Yes, Pushpa Pradhan, how are you?
Hello, sir. I am fine, thank you.
Great. Who's this? OnePlus Node CE. Please rename yourself so that we can know the names at least. Please ask me what questions you have. Sunil Timil Sena. Do you have any questions?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening. Namaskar.
Namaskar. Yes, tell me, sir.
Sir, today I have just joined for this training session. I have no more question because I am first day in this session.
No,
so
this is
I
not
want to learn.
Sorry, this is not a training session. This is a question and answer forum. Ask me now means where you can ask all your queries regarding if you have any doubts, if you have any questions, if you have any queries regarding Vedic mathematics. So this is a platform where you can ask. Every Tuesday and Thursday we have this session. Yes, you have raised your hand, but I could not spell your name. What's your name? ARNTHEM something. So please rename yourself so that we can at least know whom we are talking to. Yes. Poco F1. Do you have any questions? Yes, Sunil. Sunil, you are from which place?
Okay, sir. I am from Italy, sir.
Italy. Okay, you might have had a word with Raja Babu.
Yeah, yes, sir. I have talked with him about this class, so I have just joined today.
Yes. So see, there are three to learn anything. There are always three. There are three steps. One thing is first, you should have your doubts clear. The queries, the questions arising in your mind, that should be clear. So this is the platform where you can get all your queries, doubts, questions clear. Then we have a workshop where you learn some concepts of Vedic mathematics, and then how to start your own classes. And once you have done that, thereafter, if you're looking forward to become a professional trainer, a trainer means one who can teach the students as well as teachers, or he's eligible to go for sessions in the schools. That is a professional trainer. And that is around 14 to 16 weeks course where I train the teachers to become trainers. Right? So these are generally three steps we follow. Yes, Madhav. Do you have any questions? Madan, Poco F1. Sorry.
Okay, I am Prakash Pal. I am from Bhaktapur, Kathmandu.
Okay.
And I want to know what really means this Vedic mathematics. Is it applicable in teaching learning activities? Is it useful for me or not? I am as a teacher.
Okay. What subject do you teach?
Yeah, mathematics and science in secondary
so
level.
Can we talk regarding mathematics?
No, I want to know what this Vedic mathematics
That's what. Can we discuss on subject mathematics?
Oh, in algebra, how can it can be applicable?
It is very easily applicable. You give me the form equation, I'll tell you how it is applicable. But the point is, when you are going for algebra, do we start algebra the very first day or first we go for arithmetic?
Yeah, and just suppose if we want to teach, let us suppose a plus b whole square, how it can be in Vedic mathematics?
Yes, in Vedic mathematics, it is applicable. A plus b whole square is possible. Because when see, there are sutras for equations also. But the point is, my question you are not getting. My question is, if you have to study English subject, do you study sentence making first or do you study alphabets first?
Alphabets.
That's what. So algebra comes after arithmetic. If you have the knowledge of Vedic mathematics, basic, then only we'll be jumping upon to arithmetic. Otherwise, if you want the notes of algebra, I can share with you. But if you want that, yes, to learn right now, it would be difficult. But yes, I can assure you one thing. Now, if you have equation of multiplication of algebra, two equations to be multiplied. Now you take, if it is 2x square plus 3x plus 8 into 4x square plus 6x plus 7. Now, what you'll do, you'll multiply each with all the three. So 9 expressions you'll be getting. Then you will be adding the similar expressions and then final result. So that will take minimum 4 steps, correct?
Yeah.
But here we can do it in a single step. Let me show you, but if you'll be able to understand, because the sutra is known as Urdhva Sutra, and that is for the multiplication. And the first step is, for that we should know. Okay, let me show you. I'll show you very simple concept. But yes, it is applicable in your algebra also. It is applicable in trigonometry. It is applicable in geometry and any other topic, whichever you think. Pen is not working. I'm just giving a small example. Now, what you will do, you will multiply 2x here with all these three first, correct?
Yeah.
And then 6x with all these three. And then 8 with all these three. Now, what happens? There are 9 separate expressions. Now, you'll add the similar ones, means raised to power 4, you'll have separate, cube, you'll have separate, squaring, you'll have separate, and then you'll have the independent terms. But the same thing, I'll tell you how to do in Vedic maths in a single line. 2x here, 6x, and here I am writing 8. And below that, we'll write the second term, 3x square, 8x, and 2. Now the sutra we are applying here, that is known as Urdhva Sutra, Urdhva Triyabhang Sutra. So first is left multiplication, 6x4. Finish. 4, you will not get another term. Second is, I'll make with colors so that, now this is known as cross multiplication. So 16x cube plus 18x cube. So what is 16 plus 18? Yes, 34 x cube. Then we have, this is known as outer multiplication and one inner. So 4 plus 24, that is 28 plus 48. So yes, 48 plus 28, what is 76? Finish. Now we are left with these four numbers. So we'll again multiply these like this. So 12x plus 64. So 12 plus 64 is 76x, and the last is 16. Is this the answer?
Yes, yes.
So see, in a single line, without any confusion. Now, where was the confusion earlier? The confusion was, we first multiply this with all three. So I get 6x4, okay, plus 16x cube, plus, so when you are adding or when you are segregating, when you are collecting the similar terms, at that time kids make mistake. This is one thing. Similarly, finding squares, finding cubes in polynomial and solving the equations. Now, how do you solve linear equations? You solve by elimination method, but here sometimes they can be solved just by visualization. So Vedic maths work on one important thing that is known as visualization, finding the reason and then applying the logic. And that is why it is called as learning, life-changing process. Rashmita Daman, this process is applicable for school for scoring marks. See, I think scoring marks and being intelligent is two different things. And once a student is intelligent, scoring marks is not difficult thing, right? When you are working with Vedic mathematics, it enhances your left brain as well as right brain. So both the brains get activated.
Okay,
Right.
thank you, sir.
Last complete week, I was there in Kathmandu. I gave this seminars in number of schools. And what I found is students are really struggling in maths. If they cannot calculate anything without calculators, so I feel they need to now change. I won't name the school, but yes, I was giving a lecture in class 8th, one of the very renowned school, a boarding school. And when I asked about the tables, the students said that they know the tables up till 12. Now, if this is what I cannot, like, this was, for me, it was a shocking thing. A class 8 student, and he's not able to speak tables up till 12. So that was really shocking. And our students, even of class 1, they are able to do up till 99. It is just a mere understanding of 10 to 15 minutes, that's all. And the complete concept is with you. But the thing is, the concept, for learning this concept, we should have that willingness. Yes, we can learn. I cannot assure regarding the marks, whether the teachers will give you as per the steps or not. But yes, the students will become more intelligent. This I can assure. The students this will change the life system of the students. This I can assure. But whether they, again, not for the steps, I can say. Yes, anyone else?
Okay, thank you, sir.
So this was one method for algebra. There are several things more. But first thing is we need to have the knowledge of arithmetic, because the basic operations, we should know that first. Rashmita, you are from which place? Rashmita, am I audible? Eva, Madan,
Sir, please, I have an also an query.
please.
May I?
Yes, sure. This is your session. You can ask any number of questions.
Yeah, while teaching the universe chapter in science, how this Vedic mathematics deals. Let me illustrate in this way, yeah, just like in algebra.
See, I'm not able to understand which universe topic you're talking about. And the second thing is
Universe.
universe what?
Yeah,
What
about the planets, about the satellites, about the origin of Earth. How this Vedic mathematics can help us.
what help you exactly need in that?
In science, no science universe chapter, how this Vedic mathematics can
This is helpful in
help us.
mathematics. I told you this is helpful in mathematics, not your illustration of
Okay.
the name itself says Vedic mathematics.
Okay. I think is it also applicable in science or not?
It is
Okay.
in case of physics, chemistry, it is there, but all in the part of earth math, in the calculation part, not in the theory part. Are you getting my point?
Oh,
When it comes to the calculation part, then it is applicable. But when you talk about now, you know what? Do you know what is the value of pi? Yes,
value
sir.
of phi.
Pi.
Yeah, we have the just after 2 decimal 3.14, or we can say 22 by 7.
22 by 7, 3.14,
That much only.
5, 7. Correct? Now,
Yeah.
do you know one thing more? Whenever we divide
Please.
by 7, whenever we divide by 7, we'll always get these numbers only. And we,
Oh.
do you know this?
No, I don't know.
No, this is known as kevlam saptam gunyat. So what we do?
Oh, in Vedic.
Yes, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. So the point is, you need not to calculate every time. You need not to spend full page on this every time. 1, 4, 2, 8, 5, 7. Now, suppose I have to do 1 by 7. Now, I don't have to make this tree complete. Only I should know what is the first digit after decimal. Now, in this case, what is the first digit? 1? Yes or no?
Yes.
So, the answer is, so first, if we found first, the answer is 1. What comes after 1? 4. What comes after 4? 2. What comes after this? 8. What comes after this? 5. 7. Again, it will repeat. Suppose it is 2 by 7. Now, 2 by 7 means the first digit will come. What is the first digit? 7 to the 14.
2.
2. So you don't have to again find the complete answer. You can immediately write 285714. Again 285714. Suppose it is 3 by 7. So what will come first digit? 0.4.
Yeah.
Then you can write 28571 and so on. And you know this pi, you always calculate it, whether it is in geometry when you have whether it is geometry when you have to find the area of the circle, or whether it is physics when you have to calculate the pi value and to multiply with different. And what do? We waste the complete page writing like this, solving like this. So it is very simple, and this is known as kevlam in Sanskrit. Saptam. Saptam means 7. Guniyat. 4 by 7, 5 by 7, you can check any and then use your calculator to check it. The digits after decimal will be only these 6. The only position will change, and that depends on the first digit. If whatever is the first digit, the second we can start from there. Is it clear?
Okay, clear, sir.
And see now, such a simple thing, and we were unaware about. See, this is a hidden treasure. So it has so many things to work on. Correct. Yes, anyone else? Rashmita, now, if you have any query. Eva. Rasmira Shakya. Anyone? See, this is the platform where you can ask any doubt, any question, any query regarding Vedic mathematics. Umesh. Yes, anyone has any question left?
Sir, I want to ask you one question, sir.
Please.
So what is the difference between abacus, counting method of mathematics and that Vedic mathematics?
Okay. See, there is the difference between scope. I won't say abacus is not good. It is very good. It also helps in brain development of a child. But when we talk about scope, scope means in what areas it can be applied. So Vedic mathematics, abacus can be used for arithmetic operations. Now, just now somebody asked me algebra. That is not possible in your abacus because we are dealing with only beads. So anything related to arithmetic, it is possible. Calculus, conics, geometry, trigonometry, these all are not possible. In Vedic mathematics, all these things are possible. Your arithmetic, your algebra, your conics, your calculus, your trigonometry, your geometry, these all are possible. So this is a difference of scope. Second thing, abacus makes a use of a tool. And the tool is based on you might have seen it's beads. But here it is totally mental process. Now you cannot carry a tool every time to your classroom or in an exam hall, but you always carry your brain with you, and that makes a difference. The last part is abacus cannot be inculcated in your school curriculum, but this can be done. And for your reference, I'll tell you, India has already added this Vedic mathematics subject in their course curriculum as a part of National Education Policy 2020. So already it has been done. Again, a very big difference is it takes time. It takes around 2 years to learn your abacus, the basic things. But to learn Vedic mathematics, it is just 40 to 50 hours you can start and you can do the arithmetic part. I hope this is clear.
Yes, sir.
The major point is inculcation in the school curriculum. See, every parent now, parents want, why should we teach what they don't have to learn in the school later on, or what is not helpful in their school? Everybody cannot afford. Now, this is a very big, see, if Vedic maths or abacus, you have two options. And the payment is also one criteria. Duration is also a criteria. And the third major criteria is inculcation in the school curriculum. So on all these grounds, on all these factors, Vedic maths has an upper hand. Rashmiria, Shakya, any questions you have? So I hope all the queries have been solved. Yes, Rashmiya. So if we are over with the queries, so let us wrap up the session. Yes, anyone? Last call. Any questions you have?
So how can we teach the multiplication table to our junior student that they are studying grade 2 or 3? How can we teach with the help of Vedic mathematics?
It is very easy. But before that, first I'll ask you a question. How much time you need to write the table of 89?
89, it's take more time, sir.
How much more?
I can't imagine the time that I can do it.
You just imagine and let me know. Then I'll teach you within 10 seconds. But first
I
thing
can't see.
I should understand how much time you'll take.
I think it takes more than 5 minutes to me right now if I want to do through the general method.
Okay, great. See, one should be honest. That your name, please, Prakash Pal. Now, let it be any table. First, I'll tell you regarding a general process of writing any table. Now, for example, a very simple, I'll start from 13 itself, because I saw this thing, students are not aware about the tables. Now, how do we write it? We write 13, then we add 13 and it becomes 26. Then we again add 13, 39, then we again add 13, 52, and this is how we do the tables. Or we cram it. 13 ones are 13, 13 twos are 26, 13 threes are 39, 13 fours are. Yes, is it the same way we do?
Yes, sir. 99% of the Nepalese school are doing the same method.
I gave 10 lessons. Now see the difference. Everybody knows the table of 1.
Sure.
Can we write separately? Everybody knows the table of 3. Let us say this is a unit place and this is a tens place. So can we have 2 digits at unit place? Place value, remember place. Okay, first is rearrange 13, 26, 39. Done without any calculation, just arranging, rearranging, you can say. Here, can we have 2 digits at unit place? No. So we'll keep 2, 1 will just move further. And 4 plus 1 becomes 52. 5 as it is, 1 moves further, it becomes 65. 8 as it is, 1 moves further, it becomes 78. 1 as it is, 2 plus 7 becomes 91. Is it really tough? No. We never thought
No.
the way. Just by using place value concept, yes, every place value should have 1 digit at one place. That's all. And the things are done. Now, any big digit comes. I was talking about, okay, 87, 16, 24, 32, 40, 14, 21, 28, 35, 87 as it is. 4 constant as it is. 1 goes here, it becomes 16 plus 1 becomes 17. 1 stays here, 26. 8 stays here, 34. 5 stays here, 43. No burden of remembering, cramming, or big calculations. That carryovers, multiple carryovers, all gone. So instead of adding 87, 87 every time, we here added either 1, either 2 or 3. What is easy? Adding 87 every time or adding 1 or 2? Yes, Sunil.
Yes, I understand.
So this is the magic. The magic is, see, we never use brains. Now I'll ask you a very simple question. Don't take it other way out. How many phone numbers you remember now?
Just 5 or 6, no more
And
than
10
that.
years back, 10 years back, when you were not having this cell phone, at that time, how many numbers you remembered?
More than 10 or 20s.
You're saying wrong. You remembered all your family members, all your friends. So why it has happened now? Because you have programmed your brain like this. I don't want to remember, everything is in my mobile. This is what you have programmed your brain like this. And what will happen after some years? And if somebody takes your mobile, you cannot even remember your home's phone number sometimes. Similarly, there is a very alarming situation in Nepal. The alarming situation is children are not ready to do any calculation without calculator. They are not ready because they know we will get calculators in the exam. Why should we do? Is it good? You know about Nelson Mandela? He said one thing, if you have to destroy one country, you don't need any atom bomb. You don't need army to fight. Just allow cheating in the examination system. Because then everybody would be dependent on cheating. No learning, no understanding, nothing at all. This is what we are doing indirectly. You're not allowing cheating, but you're allowing cheating in maths paper. Take the calculator and solve. So what is the paper all about? Last session in Ask Me Now only, in this session only, there was a student from Nepal. I said, okay, how will you calculate cube roots? Because that is not possible in a normal calculator. He said, we use scientific for that. And what should I ask? And cube roots, square roots, you can solve without any, well, just by visualization. That is known as, that visualizing sutra is known as Viloknam Sutra. By mere observation, you can solve it. So things are very easy, but we need to accept it. Right. I visited your Kathmandu University also yesterday. I had a word with few people over there also. Maybe in coming future we'll have something coming out positive, but we need to work on. So is it possible now? This is clear.
Yes, sir.
It's not only 2 digits. You talk about any 3-digit number, any 3 you say. Let's say 9, 8, 7. 7 2s are 14. 3 is 21. 4 is 25. 35. Okay, I'll do up till 5 levels right now. 16, 24, 32, 40, 18, 27, 36. So all those big calculations, that multiple carryovers, they go off. 987 as it is, 4 as it is, 1 goes here, it becomes 17, correct? So again, you cannot
Yes.
have 2 digits in the tens place, so only 7. 1 goes further, it becomes 19. So 1974, then 1, 6, 29, 8, 4, 39, 5, 3, 49. Without any big calculation, any confusing calculations, you can immediately do the things. Now the question arises, sometimes people say, we don't get the complete table to write. We get multiplication. Okay, 897 into 9. Let it be this. 7 9s are 63 as it is. I'm using this line. This is known as balancing line. Earlier we maintained a gap, but now I'm just using a balancing line so that 2 numbers should not mix up. 81. 72. Again, the same concept. You cannot have 2 digits here. You cannot have 2 digits here. So this will go off. 3, 7, 80. Now you'll say, we could have done like this. 6, 7. Eight. But point is, this carryover, sometimes this gives a confusion. Here the answer was in the front of you. If you have to recheck this, again you'll solve completely. But here your answer is visible, so you'll be able to clarify more easily. The clarification is easy. The simplification is there. Got it? Now any doubt? Yes, Sunilji. Any doubt now?
Yes. No doubt, sir. I clearly understand.
Great. Yes, Rashmita, Eva, do you have any questions or we'll wrap up the session? Umesh, you have today any questions? Ciao. Thank you very much. And for being so patient. And if you further have any doubts, you're most welcome. You can contact me anytime through Facebook or my website. So numbers are with you, right? Bye-bye. Thank you.